Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood master chaos here. I hope you are well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. It is 8:50 a.m. for me, and I was asleep an hour ago. But I'm up and at them now. We got a little breakfast, got a little shower in, got some coffee. I'm ready to experience day 5 with you. That is day 5 of 7 of the 7 Vinegar Syndrome Summer Subscriber Week, which is happening with. Today we're going to get $14 Blu-ray slips, I believe, is what we're going with today. I'm going to double check that real quick. It is indeed, yes, $14 Blu-ray slips and a VSA or two or three or none. Who knows at this point? All I know is I'm happy to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. Let's have some fun.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Let's do this real quick. Tony will be joining us in a little bit. He's having technical difficulties yet again this morning. I'm gonna check in with the chat, and then I promised you guys an unboxing. So let's do that because we'll wait for Tony, and we still have a good. Actually, I haven't checked. Let me bring up this thing here. We have a good 8 minutes before we know what is happening down the Vinegar Syndrome sale way. So I'll pop up this page here. So we have the countdown going, and then say hello to everybody who's hanging out at home. Adam S says, Wolfpack and Santo going to be part of the VSA sale? Wolfpack for sure, if it hasn't sold out. Santo, I don't know. But Wolfpack for sure. It's anything Jalal Merhi that hasn't sold out will be there, 100%. Good morning, Holland. Good morning to you, Griff. Sup, everyone. Let's see what leftovers we got today. This is a fun. It's funny in the Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel group that we have on Instagram. We have a chat group where the team just discusses stuff in private. We call this the leftover sale. I forget who coined it. It might have been Bullet Blake, but we call this the leftovers sale because, boy, that's what it feels like to me. Joe Jack says, I almost talked myself into buying The Passing, but I resisted. I think you made the wise decision. It's a lot of people like it, but I was very unimpressed by that movie overall. Mondo says, what's up? Listening at work. Hopefully we get better stuff today. Mondo, I hope so. Steelbook Obsessed says, God, let's hope today's picks are better than yesterday. Fingers crossed they are. Born to be Rad, what's up, man? I hope you're well. He says, what we got going today, you think? I have no idea, but I'm guessing it's going to be, I'm going to see Dark Tower. I'm going to see, it's stuff that doesn't sell. That's what's going to be on sale today. The stuff that doesn't sell at even the sale price. Scholar says, hello, motherfuckers. Born to be Rad says, eating Arby's, buying some VS. My Arby's closed down, unfortunately. This Arby's is a totem to a bygone era. All right, I see Tony is flickering in and out here. Let's see if we can bring him in. Tone Vaughn, are you with us?
I'm here.
All right.
I can't wait to smash this computer, man. When I get a new one of this thing's gonna get like fucking Office Space style brutality smashed. I hate it.
I love it. I love it.
God.
That's fantastic to hear.
And that will be fun for me.
It will be fun for you, absolutely. And you got to film that because that'll be fun for others to watch.
I'll film it, but will it get uploaded? We'll see.
That is the question. We have 6 minutes to go before the unveiling of the next round of subscriber, I guess. Not really subscriber or anything, but the next sale titles for the $14 Blu-rays. What title do you think is kind of a no-brainer to be on here? I'm thinking Dark Tower. Stuff that doesn't sell. That's where I'm leaning towards. What are you feeling that you'll see here today?
Well, this is with slips, right? So it has to have a slip. Yeah, Dark Tower. Hold on, let me turn around.
Check the collection.
I don't know, maybe Mausoleum.
I mean, Mausoleum sold really well. I don't think I'd see that.
Oh, well, just you don't really hear anything about it, so I thought maybe they would.
Everybody bought it.
It's true. Like we said, Shallow Grave maybe.
Shallow Grave would be good. Wait, Shallow Grave, does that still have a slip? I guess it
Does
might.
it? I don't even know. I have it.
It's a phenomenal movie. I highly recommend it. I mean, honestly, I'm personally hoping for the rest of the Culture Shock so I can just grab those. I won't be grabbing Game of Survival. That's one I really can't stand. That was just pathetic.
It is pretty bad.
Oh, so
Maybe-
stupid.
Maybe Voyage to the Rock Aliens.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
Who knows? They don't even know.
They don't even know. They probably won't know until like hurry, decide quick. We only got a few more minutes left.
They probably have a randomizer, and it just like, okay, all right, that's what we're putting up, and copy and paste.
Absolutely. I mean, but then you get stuff like Commando Ninja, which I knew that. I mean, that sold fairly well. I know the slip for that sold out real fast.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's titles that nobody wants.
No.
None of these were sold out either, which is interesting. I mean, it goes to show you that the stuff that was selected wasn't even interesting to the new people. So, you know, they got to come guns blazing. And there's the fear, of course, when we have the last day, Friday, is $18 UHDs. Not necessarily a fear, but my concern is, you know, since they're picking random titles, it's not like 10 every day or something. Like today, yesterday was 14. Who knows what we're gonna get today? But for the 4Ks, it'll be like 2 titles or something that they're willing to sell at $18 without slips.
Ugh.
You know, and it's like, so what the hell's the point of that? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you don't have it, it works, but I don't know.
Yeah, true. I don't know. If you're looking forward to a whole day of sale, like new sales, and there's only a couple, it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Noise Loop says, looking forward to being disappointed so I can hit up the Camp Arrow sale after. Is the Camp Arrow sale going on at the same time? I thought for some reason I thought the Arrow sale was pushed to August, but
Oh.
I haven't followed up on that. By the way, let me put this on your radar. I threw up a community post. We talked about Olive Films going out of business yesterday. If you go to Deep Discount or even Amazon, they have a ton of Olive titles up there. I highly recommend that you guys pick up some Olive titles, not just because, you know, they're going out of print or whatever, but they put out. I didn't realize how many amazing movies they put out. So I grabbed I bought like 10 movies at like $20. I mean, it's not on sale, but compared to this, it is a sale.
Yeah.
But they have a ton of good stuff, so go check them out. I mean, they have the movie Shock 'Em Dead, starring my buddy Wet Movie's dad. So I've always wanted to grab that, and I didn't realize that was available. He'd shown it to me, but I thought that was out of print. But I grabbed that. I have a whole list. I forgot what it is now, but I have a ton of stuff. So I highly recommend you guys go look at the Olive titles. Look up Olive Films on Deep Discount. Ton of great stuff. Absolutely stock up on stuff that may never actually get a release down the line. And if it does, whatever, you still have it.
I have them. I only have a couple of them, and they're around here somewhere.
Yeah,
I do have that one.
It's hard to get. It's hard to arrange them because they don't have. I mean, they just look like a regular Amray, but it's fine. The movie's what you need. Guns and Guts would be great if we got that. That's a wonderful double feature. Planet Mondo, I think you're right. The Fear will be on sale.
Oh,
absolutely. Yeah.
What a disappointment.
Ugh. I remember liking that shit too.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this was good, and then I'm like, God damn, nothing happens.
Yeah.
For the first hour.
That was one of the ones that I sold very, very, very fast after I watched it.
Noise says, Camp Arrows now until July 31st. Why
Oh,
did that not come up? I gotta look that up.
you know, it's funny. Yesterday, I got an email because, like, you know, I guess I have stuff in my wish list or whatever on Arrow, and
Mm-hmm.
it shows like the stylist, and it's like, oh, it's sale. It's like this $28. I was like, how the hell's that on sale? And then today, I get another email,
Oh, here we go.
and it says it's like $17. Like, what the hell?
Interesting. Here we go. And
Da-da-da-da.
yes, Culture
Oh.
Shock, baby.
There you go.
Hot Snake. Oh, Wolfpack. Oh, and oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody, do me a favor. Go right now to this movie, The Long Walk. Fucking buy it. Buy it. About $14. What a deal. What a fucking deal. Buy it. Buy it. This gets my highest recommendation.
Wow.
And you know what? You know I don't throw recommendations around willy-nilly. I love this movie. This is my favorite time travel movie that I've seen in like the past decade.
Mm.
It is phenomenal. It is Malaysian, I want to say. I don't want to get it incorrect. Let's see what it's. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but Malaysian or Indonesian. This movie rocked my fucking socks, man. It was so good. Beautiful cinematography. Just incredibly well made. It goes in such a unique direction. You know, I couldn't predict this movie. And, you know, as someone who, you know, makes their living writing these things, when you find a movie that really surprises you and go, wow, that is unique ground.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. The Long Walk is it's how do I describe it without giving anything away? Well, here's what the breakdown says. I'll read you a little breakdown here. An elderly man who has the power to time travel thanks to a mysterious companion whose death he witnessed, decides to trespass into his own past and set in motion a plan to prevent his mother's suffering and appease his soul. Very vague, but that's exactly what the movie is. It is
I'm all right.
I
I was gonna say I'm all right with
that?
vague. I'm all right with vague. I don't want to know everything.
Gosh, it's Back to the Future meets Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Boom!
Wow.
There you go. Set in set in Malaysia or Indonesia.
Don't mind me sitting like this. My back is killing me.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
I don't want
But
to look like I'm not impressed with everything here.
you're like, But yeah, Long Walk is that's the one to get, guys. Absolutely. And Hot Snake, absolutely. Tony, let me get your impression here on this layout. We've got 11. They decided to go with 11 today. Happy, not happy?
I mean, it's a lot better than yesterday. That's for damn sure.
Mm.
I haven't seen them all, but like these would make me more interested. Like Burglar from Hell, I know it's bad, but like it's fun bad. The burglar is annoying as hell, but he's like funny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a Just Franco movie. I didn't watch those just because it's
Terrible.
Just Franco. So I would,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I've heard good things about Minor Premise. Curfew, I just saw not too long ago, and I don't really remember much of it. So, but I remember thinking it was okay. And the rest, I heard nothing good about Slashdance. Nothing.
Yes. Slashdance is a movie we watched back in the day when we used to do the Let's Watches, and it's awful. The most egregious thing about this movie: these girls aren't in the movie.
Ugh.
This guy isn't in the movie. None of this happens in this movie, and it's just a shit ass movie. This is on YouTube. Actually, they're both on YouTube, or they used to be. This one I watched recently, Hollywood's New Blood. It's okay, but it's it is what it is. Basically, for $14 though, you get two
movies.
two movies that are super mid, and no nudity. So keep that in mind.
And unlike yesterday, you're getting a slipcover for that price.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Now I thought Minor Premise had sold out ages ago, but I guess not.
I know I bought that at a sale. One of the sales they had not that long ago. I haven't watched it yet though.
Again, a movie that, do you need it? It feels like this is a movie that you have to discover somehow. Great lighting though. I like the lighting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Very natural.
She's hot.
Yeah, attractive lady. It might be a movie that you need to discover and go, oh yeah, I need that on my shelf. But maybe at $14, that's worth a throw. If you're interested in experimenting with some science fiction, modern science fiction. Actually, this is not a bad lineup for the most part. There's definitely stuff I can recommend here. Let's see.
That last one is an anthology, right?
Yeah, this is another culture shock title. This is Deathcember, which I don't know. For $14, that might be worth it. I know it's long as shit too. It's like 145 minutes. Have you have this, right?
Yeah, I haven't watched it though. I'm weird. I can't really watch that in summer.
Gotcha.
I love anthologies though, so I hopefully, as long as there's more ones that I like than the bad ones, because there's always gonna be ones you don't like. Yeah. ABC's of Death has like nothing really I like. So if I have, this is promising. Trailer looked good for it. That was my son.
Yeah.
What a kid.
Trailer did look good.
He said to me today.
Bucks.
You know what he said to me? He goes, I think I pissed him off for some reason. And he goes, I'm going to kill you. I said, you don't say that.
Wow.
You know all this stuff is fake. He knows it. He likes it. But I'm going to kill you. I said, you don't say that. It's not nice.
Yeah.
Can't kill me. I'm already dead.
Little does he know.
Little does he know. I'm an adult. I'm dead inside already.
It's called life, damn it.
Yeah.
Steelbook says, you had me at favorite time travel. Nathan says, rock those socks. Sold. Yeah, pick it up. Highest recommendation.
That might be one I pick up.
Yeah, I think you'll like it, man. I mean, it is a foreign movie, so you'll have to do some reading, but it's worth it.
I don't mind it. It's just sometimes I just don't want to. I want the option to not have to. Right.
I hear you. I'll be honest. Like, if I watch anime, I'd rather it dubbed, because I think the whole point of anime is to look at the animation, and not to look at little words at the bottom. Yeah. I agree. It's like they drew this so that I could look at the drawings, not at the at words. So that always bugs me.
Yep, I agree.
My brief look at it, it's pretty solid. Curfew is one I would highly recommend. Long Walk, like I said, I highly recommend it. And Hot Snake. Those are three movies that I have a Hot Snake and Guns and Guts, by the way. That's another double feature. Mexican spaghetti westerns. What do we call them? Burrito westerns or something?
I don't know. I never said that.
Great.
But
I think one of us coined it. I don't know who. We'll blame Blake on that one. These were great. I love both of these movies very much. There is my buddy Mondo reminded me there is some violence towards snakes in Hot Snake, but it didn't stick with me. I didn't remember that happening in the movie. I just remember it being really, really. Whoa! Look at that titty party at the poker table.
That was a full house.
It was a full house. I liked both of these quite a bit. Really incredibly made films. $14. That's a deal. That is a bingo and a half.
Oh yeah.
So highly recommend that one. Did you like this release?
I didn't watch it.
Oh man, you gotta catch it up. It's really, really good.
No, I was just thinking. Every time you see like a Gatling gun in like an old like Western, it's done. Mm-hmm. It's the movie changes. Everybody gets killed. It's like that was like the atomic bomb back then, you know.
Basically, yeah. Party's over.
It worked in Young Guns.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, Young Guns that's another movie that's definitely ripe for 4K.
Well, I think somebody just put the double pack out on Blue.
But I think it was it Umbrella? Something like that.
Yeah, something. I think you're right.
The ones I would warn you away from that I say, it's not worth it because they're not good movies. Wolfpack is pretty lame. I mean, this is one of those. Why is this a VSA? It was a TV movie. It was a TV movie, and it's pretty cheeseball. It's about a football team that sort of turns into a neo-Nazi kind of a thing, and it's pretty boring. It's pretty boring, man. Like nothing happens in it. There's no real violence. There's no real suspense. What the car's ass?
It has a DeLorean though.
I don't think that's a DeLorean. That doesn't look like a DeLorean to me. Is it? No, it doesn't matter. Is that a DeLorean? No.
I think it is.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Let's ask the audience.
Audience, does that look like a DeLorean to you? I don't remember there being one in the movie. Either way, it doesn't make the movie better.
Well, I thought maybe if it was a DeLorean, it would make it better.
Have you seen this one?
Which one?
Wolfpack?
No, everybody scares me away from it, so it's like I don't want to watch it.
Well, Nathan Officer says, I've seen Wolfpack and Curfew, and they're definitely not worth owning.
Oh.
I liked Curfew. I thought Curfew was really good. Yeah, but again, I don't know what people were expecting. It's a home invasion movie, which I normally don't like. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
This? Oh, yeah.
That's with the two brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a home invasion movie, and I thought they did a good job with it. I thought the film worked for the most part. I was not mad at it. I mean, I think at the time I was just kind of mad at everything Vinegar Syndrome was putting out, and then when I got this, I'm like, oh, it's good. I like this. It's not as grody as House on the Edge of the Park or Last House on the Left or anything like that. So it's definitely more of a watchable experience. But I enjoyed it. So let me warn you away from Wolfpack.
I remember not hating it, but it was one of those like I don't know if I really care if I watch this again, but like I didn't mind.
Yeah.
It. And then I'm looking at that girl like, where the hell do I know her from? And then it's like you find out, and it's like, holy shit! Like she's like rich, right? Like isn't she like a Beverly Hills housewife or something?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't really follow that.
I don't either.
But I believe she is.
IMDb, but she's the little girl from Halloween.
She is indeed, Lindsay. Skulder says, yes, that was a DeLorean, and Garrett confirms, looked like a DeLorean. Well, there you go, guys. There's a DeLorean in it, for better or worse.
And obviously, Master Chaos has never seen Back to the Future before.
I've never seen it.
Never seen
I
it.
hear it's good. I hear it's good.
It's all right.
I never pay attention. I mean, it looked like the back of the. I mean, obviously it's the same color. I never. You know what? DeLoreans are coming back, and they're starting up an electric car version of it, and I signed up for it, and I'm like, oh shit, I'd love it because I'm into electric cars, and I was on the wait list, and I was like, this is gonna be expensive, so I'm probably not gonna get it, but I'm just curious. Let's see how far we go down the rabbit hole on this.
Yeah.
The new DeLoreans, which aren't even out yet, they probably won't be out till 2026. They're gonna be close to 200,000, and I think even less people are gonna be able to own them now than they were initially.
Yeah.
So Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oxdub, thank you so much for that, man.
I don't even know what they would look like. Like, are they gonna look? Do you know what they look like? Or are you just?
They look awesome. I mean, they look fucking like future cars, man. I look, you know, Google them. They look great. But Jesus, yeah, that one was a bit. I was like, that's outside of my price range. Oxdub, thank you so much for that super chat, man. That means the world to us, very, very much.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Let's look at it now. Let's see. DeLorean. I know I spelled like shit, but I'm typing electric car price. Look at this fucking thing, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's fucking badass. That'd be amazing. You know, pull up in that. And, excuse me, where are your Blu-rays? The inside looks amazing. I just love the spaceship aesthetic of it. Anyway, can't afford it. Well, one day.
Maybe they'll go out, anyway. They'll go obsolete again, and then they'll be cheap.
There you go. There you go.
I know a bunch of years ago, when I could afford things, I almost got a DeLorean.
Oh, nice.
Like for like 15 grand, I found one. But, you know, that's like even not reality. I never had a brand new car, and I know it wouldn't have been brand new, but like my limit, it's like, oh, $6 grand, you know, get a car, it'll last you for a little while, and you got to get another. I've never had a brand new car. But that's like on my bucket list. That, the car from the Wraith, I want one of those.
Okay.
The Batmobile from 1989, I'd love to have that.
Nice.
Stuff like that. I'm not a car guy, but, you know, I like some things.
You like some things. Oh, sure. I know you like Burglar from Hell, but I thought it was shit. This is what the Burglar from Hell looks like. This is his makeup.
Yeah. He gets worse and worse throughout the movie.
It's a rough one, man. This is like, this is a rough one. Oof. Anyway, let me continue my warnings. Wolfpack, I didn't like it. 2 Undercover Angels, and Kiss Me Monster. Shit on shit. Shit on toast. Shit on everything that you can imagine that would be delicious at some point. And then Jess Franco put his hands on it. I admittedly, I'm not a Jess Franco fan. At least most of the films I've seen from him, and I've seen quite a bit to make this a judgment call. And these two are completely pointless, useless movies. This is a Wolfman. It's about these 2 strippers. It's like a part 1, part 2 kind of thing. It's about these 2 strippers that are detective, thieves, spies, something or other. It's very unclear what they are, but they hang out in their apartment, you know, and they get roped into Look at what the hell kind of painting is that? Bleeding boobs? That's strange. They get roped into like weird like jewel thievery, heist, kidnapping. It's so bizarre and so all over the place and such a mess that it's hard to even keep your head on straight to follow what's going on. I was really not into this either of these movies, and I was this really kind of pissed me off when Vinegar Cinema announced this as a as a release, because then officially I get it, and I really I would not have picked these up at all. Did you get a chance to experience these, Tony?
I also was one, obviously, that got it, but after watching some Just Francos, I'm like, I don't have it. I don't have any rush to put this in, and watch it. I honestly I think I just put it on eBay. I'm like, I don't even want to watch it.
The weird thing is, like, these are perfect Severin releases, but somehow Vinegar got it. I don't know. I mean, if you're a Franco completist, then you probably have it already. But my 2 cents is it's not worth your time.
Yeah.
Grim says Young Guns 1 and 2 have been announced for 4K. Oh, really? Great. That's awesome. I missed that announcement. That's fantastic. Raw Nerve. Let's talk about Raw Nerve real quick. Raw Nerve is on Tubi. If you want to do a quick TBYB, that's where I watched it. I will be picking it up. But to be completely honest, it's not amazing. It's not amazing. Yes, the beautiful Tracy Lords is in the film. No, she's not naked. So if you're getting it for that reason, you will be sorely disappointed. What you do get is an incredible performance. Well, you had Jan Michael Vincent's in it. Oh my God, what's his face? Glenn. Oh, I'm blanking on his name right now. There's the lovely Tracy Lords. She plays the young sister. You get this guy who's, he's in a ton of these kind of character like bad guy roles.
What do you think of though when you see him? What movie do you think of?
I think isn't he in Pee-wee's? Is he one of the? Is he in Pee-wee's Big Adventure? That's where I think of him from. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I don't know. I always think of Raising Arizona.
Oh, okay, yeah. They don't have a picture of the fucking guy. They don't have Ted Pryor on here. That's the craziest thing. The main character is Ted Pryor. Here he is. Ted Pryor, of course, from Deadly Prey, the classic Deadly Prey.
Yeah.
He is the brother to Tracy Lords, and they're being hunted by a serial killer who couldn't be more obvious. And he's a psychic, from what I remember, if I remember correctly. Ted Pryor's a psychic. This is a David Pryor movie, so keep that in mind. It's not the highest quality, but it overall wasn't egregiously terrible. $14 with a nice slip. I think it's worth it. I'll be picking that up. Did you grab that?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched most of these. It's the story of my life.
Mm-hmm. Randall Tex Cobb. That's right, Justin. Thank you. That is. Adam said, Tracy Lords and no nudity. How many people got fired over that decision? Yeah, it was weird. It was honestly weird. But I think honestly, I think the case was there was so much publicity with her nudity in general. Like, look at a movie like Not of This Earth, which is a great film. But she's nude in that, but barely. It's more like from the back, and it's mostly her butt. So I think there might have been a thing where, like, I don't want to be naked anymore or something. And if you want her in the movie for star power, you get her, but no, you can't show her, her fully developed self, as it were. I think that might have been the thing.
Yeah.
Mondo, I agree. They really should post animal cruelty warnings, because I know that bothers everybody. I mean, I can't imagine somebody being, oh, there's animal cruelty. Perfect. This is exactly what I want to see. How much is that? $30? Deal.
Yeah.
I agree, and I think we're gonna expect more when we see Beaks later this year. That box set is gonna be full of animals getting fucked up, unfortunately.
Yeah. And we'll watch them.
I don't know. Luckily I don't have to this time around. But
True.
I may eventually. Nathan says striking Wolfpack off the list because of the honesty from Maestro Master Chaos. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys taking my suggestions. But of course, tastes are subjective and it is what it is. But honestly, you're not missing much. And I think it's on Tubi. So if you really wanted to watch it, you can watch it. Which is great. Griff says Slash Dance just sold like 70 copies. I think it was around 540 a minute ago. People must be buying the cover art. Absolutely buying the cover art. And also because, Culture Shock is leaving, so I can see people wanting to be completists. I'm curious. Everybody in the chat right now. By the way, 104 people watching. I love you very much. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a thumbs up. It means the world to me. Even if you're watching on replay, which I'm shocked. There's good replay value with these videos. People are watching it, on their own time. Thank you for that. If you're not watching live, thank you for watching at home at your convenience. Do me a favor. Let me know in the comments or in the chat right now. What would you do? We saw TerraVision leave. We saw Fun City Editions leave. In my mind, I don't even know what Fun City Editions is putting out now. Like, I don't even know where to go look for that information. TerraVision, I follow them specifically because I like Brad and they put out shit that I like, video violence, Cannibal Camp Out, things like that. So I've sort of had them on my radar. Culture Shock, I know the Culture Shock guys, so they'll be on my radar for the most part. But how many people are happy with the fact? I mean, probably not nobody's happy with it, that they're leaving Vinegar Syndrome and OCN and they're going to start their own thing, which they've had since the beginning. But would you still collect Culture Shock if it's going to become a subscription model, or if it'll be like a Severin, for example? Would you still consider yourself a completist? And we know Blake is a completist, right, Tony? He buys all the Culture Shock. Do you think he's going to continue with Culture Shock if he doesn't get the discount?
That's a good question. I don't know. I know I will continue to buy, but I don't know. I think he might. I think it would bother him to know there's other releases that he doesn't have, and just because he doesn't get a discount, because he doesn't just buy Vinegar Syndrome. So
right.
I think he'd probably buy them out. Yeah, I think he'd buy them.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm curious what everyone else thinks. I think for me, it'll be either, I'll buy from them directly at conventions when I run into them.
Yeah.
Or, because I'm done with subscription. The subscription model does not work for me. So I wouldn't necessarily sign up for a blind buy of who knows what.
Yeah.
Big Crack Rock says
I'm tempted though I'm sorry, cut you off. I'm tempted though to subscribe to TerraVision because I really like their stuff.
Good. I mean, I think you would get a bang for your buck there. But they are putting out a lot of new stuff too. They're not. It's not just. It seems like their next list of movies is all 2000s, era. So
yeah,
that sways me a bit. Big Crack Rock says he paid for shipping again with Apple Pay bullshit. Contact them. Vinegar Syndrome's really good. They have really, really good customer service. They'll be able to fix it for you, man. Don't worry.
Absolutely. And it'll be quick. I guarantee within an hour, they'll probably answer you.
Oh, yeah. Mondo says, Jess Franco's always a no-go for me. Smart man. Smart man. Let's see.
Franco.
Skulder says, bought Jess Franco and the Mexican Western double features during the halfway sale and paid much more. Like we talked about yesterday, these sales, which are now going to happen twice a year, beyond the halfway and Black Friday sales, are going to make everything on the site sell even slower because Now we know, oh wait, if I wait for subscriber week, I may be able to get that for $14, whatever, $10, $11. So I'm not gonna pay $17. I'm not gonna pay $22. I'm gonna wait. And for the most part, you can. I mean, Minor Premise has been out for over a year, and it's still here. You know, so in a way, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot with sales, because there's gonna be people that have the same issue that Scolder had. That you wait a minute, it's on sale now, but I paid $10 more during the other sale you had. So people are gonna wait for the cheapo sale to move anything, and I think that they may have shot themselves in the foot, which in a way is good for us, so we save money.
Yeah, that's true.
At the end of the day, yes, Nathan, he's in Fletch. That's right. Oh, he's so good in that. He's so good. I love the Fletch movies. God, it's so great.
I haven't seen them in so long. I'm pretty much anything Chevy Chase, though. You know.
Anything Chevy Chase until he became an asshole. Yes.
Yeah. Don't meet your heroes, I guess.
Oh man, yeah, it's unfortunate. Big Crack Rock says there should be an unredeemable shit warning too. Yes, there should be. There really should. But I think most VS titles would come with that. Joe Jack says he still gets all the Fun City titles. Where do you go for that? I know there was with Radiance Films, but MVD, I don't even know where like the announcements are for that. I haven't seen any recently. Let's see. Neck McHugh. I'm gonna go with Neck. Sorry if I butchered that. It's hard enough keeping up with 3 to 4 storefronts. Some are going to leave and get left behind. Absolutely agree. Yeah. So unfortunately, I think that will happen. Griff saying, I was buying Culture Shock before they partnered up. I will still buy from them after. A lot of people complain that they can't get the shipping all in one with Vinegar Syndrome, but I think that is short-sighted. I think most of the complaints were from international shippers or buyers. But yeah, shipping is become an issue of late. Yeah. Bearbud says, good for them for leaving, but I would not buy as much, most likely without the discount. Yep, I'm with you on that. Jeffrey, and what's up, bud? He says, I like Culture Shock a lot, but I'm not a completist. TerrorVision bothers me because they are just grabbing up rights to anything they can get their hands on, and a lot of it is not good. Jeffrey, I don't know if you're in the know, but they put a Brad mentioned that he grabbed 400 titles.
Wow.
Of stuff. I'm like, 400 titles? How the hell do they plan that? I don't even think Vinegar Syndrome has 400. Let me see. For example, let me see what the Hot Snake is. Oh, this is 400. This is 403. Hot Snake was 403 for Vinegar Syndrome. How the hell are they going to put out 400 titles, man? It's insanity. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Again, buyer beware. Buy at your discretion. Garrett says, I was trying to be a TerrorVision completist, but I've already bounced on it. Yeah. I hear a lot of people are not exactly impressed. And then, they put out a lot of which is separate. You don't have to get the audio cassettes and the VHS or whatever, but that doesn't necessarily, that wouldn't move the needle for me anyway.
I only do the Blu-rays. I don't bother with the soundtracks and that.
Right.
They're just coming out with the Choppy Mall soundtrack. It's cool
yes,
for some people, but I don't collect tapes unless it's I find it in the wild and it's like, oh wow, I never heard of this band and it looks cool, like metal or something. But I don't know. I like TerrorVision.
I like TerrorVision. Yeah, I like TerrorVision, but I'm not.
You don't need it all.
End of the line. Everybody, they were hyping up end of the line. Like Brad was like, "This is the scariest movie I've ever seen." Okay, fair enough. I watched it. I'm like, "What the hell is he talking about? This is the scariest movie he's ever seen."
You gotta
Um,
sell it. You gotta sell it.
hyperbole is the one thing I don't like. If you're like, if you tell me this is a good, like, look, The Long Walk. If I tell you it's an incredibly well made movie, it reminded me of Back to the Future meets Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. It has it because it's both of the it is technically both of those movies in a way.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say that's hyperbolic, but I wouldn't say, oh my god, this is better than Back to the Future. This is the best time travel movie. This is the scariest serial killer movie I've ever seen. I wouldn't say that, but I would tell you this is what it's like, and I thought the movie was incredibly well made. I
Right.
think that's a more fair, review in terms of like selling something, which I don't make any money off of, by the way.
Right.
Um, uh, than saying, "Oh my god, scariest thing I've ever seen. It's gonna blow your mind. Get it now. Only 2,000 copies left. Uh, whatever."
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff.
If we made money off of this, we'd love everything.
Oh man, guys, get it all quick. Make sure that you tell them Tony and Master Chaos sent you.
Yeah. That's right.
Bumpy says breaking off makes it easier to ignore or miss things. Yep. I mean, honestly, some of these labels I wasn't even aware were a thing until they got on the Vinegar Syndrome radar.
Yeah. It's fun too, though, like to know there is other people starting labels out, and you got the SOV stuff, and maybe there are some like Terrorvision, like they have some of the titles that like it got pushed back. It's a newer title. It should have been out already, but now it got pushed for some reason, and it has. I'm terrible with names. I can picture his face. He's been in a lot of things from like the '90s and that, but like it's his. It's like he's in that movie, in this movie. And I saw a trailer. I'm like, all right, it looks interesting, and I like Terrorvision. I'll support it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
it's a recent movie that Terrorvision put out.
yeah, it's not out, but it should have been out, but then it got pushed to like August, I think.
Oh.
I know. Only thing I could think of, like off the top of my head, is he was in Super Bad. He was the guy who owned the house where they went to the party, and let me just look his name up.
Oh, Captives. Griff says Captives.
Oh, is that what it is? Captives.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm aware of that release, but I wasn't. It wasn't one that was on my radar. And then there's another one that they just put out, which is like a shot-on-video modern movie, but it looks like kind of Judgment Night kind of a thing. I saw the trailer. I'm like, nah, that's not for me.
Well, the guy I'm thinking of is Kevin Corrigan.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. I like him in like things I've seen him in.
Mm-hmm. He's good. He's a good actor.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So I never saw it. It looked neat. That's another thing too. Like I like the '90s and early 2000s stuff sometimes because it's like that was how I remember everything. It's kind of neat to look back at the past and
right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is Circle Collective. Yeah, Circle Collective, Project Space 13. I know nothing about it, but just flipping through, I'm not necessarily won over on this one. It is 60 minutes long, 66 minutes long, so not even really a feature. And I say that only, for information purposes. I personally don't love a short movie. It means that there's probably not enough story there to have delivered a full movie, which means it's probably just a lot of people standing around and doing nothing. Of course, this is judging just from pictures and the runtime, but not usually a fan of something that's under 70 minutes. About not that it makes it better, but just personally,
it could. It doesn't. I think it does kind of persuade me to like, depending on how much is that the word, how much it is. Like if it was like $10 and it's like 60 minutes, like okay. But if it's like, it sounds stupid, but like if it's like $20, like I don't want to pay for an hour. I don't know. Usually with those two, they always have a lot of special features, like another little mini movie, interviews and shit. So it depends on what you're into, I guess.
Right. Jeffrey says, End of the Line was okay. Cube was my favorite release so far. Srigala was okay. I grabbed Srigala. It just arrived, actually. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hoping it's decent. It's one of those I was like, I like the concept, and I do like Indonesian, whatever it was, Malaysian horror. I'll give it a try. I was feeling generous because I also bought Cannibal Camp Out at the same time. I'm like, all right, I'll throw a little more money your way. What else you got? So fingers crossed it's good. But for some reason that shipped before Cannibal Camp Out. I thought they would ship together. So hopefully I'm not paying twice for shipping.
The Cannibal Camp Out's not shipped yet.
I know, but I got the other stuff I ordered with Cannibal Camp Out. So I don't know why they didn't wait for Cannibal Camp Out.
As long as I don't charge twice for shipping.
Exactly. It's my concern at the moment.
Yeah.
Jojak has a good point. With these sales, you'd think it hurts the subscribers because they're paying more for this shit. Yes, that's 100% a very, very, very good point. Because these two sales have now discounted further what subscribers thought they were getting a deal on.
Yep.
And I don't, and honestly, that hadn't dawned on me, and I don't know how many other people it's dawned on, but holy shit. Absolutely. If subscribers realize, oh, wait, there's 14 days out of the year where the titles that I'm getting at a discounted price are going to be cheaper, then my subscription should factor that into the pricing as well, right, Tony? Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you're getting the product early. You're getting it, at least the Vinegar Syndrome line, you're getting that guaranteed. You're not necessarily getting those partnered titles if you don't want them. But if you wanted that discount, you're paying more with your discount too. So there's that sort of, there's the rub too. Like, wait, even with my subscriber discount, I paid more than somebody who's not a subscriber, and just kind of picked it up.
Yeah.
I guess it's more for insurance purposes, if anything. Like, if you want it, that's the only way to guarantee that you can get everything at a fair price.
Yeah, that's really the only thing the subscription does anymore is like you're definitely getting it. You don't have to worry if we always look at this the second it comes out. Some people might not look at it for a couple of days, and then you see it's like, oh, that's sold out. I wish I had that. That's the only good thing. If you're a subscriber, you're guaranteed to get it. But if you don't care, don't subscribe. I mean, that's a lot of money to drop too. And like we said yesterday, it just keeps on getting more and more expensive. And then with these sales, if you're not even, if you can wait, then it's worth waiting because you save a lot more money. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm thinking about this appointment that I have today. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I don't know if I'm making any sense, but
Steven says, "What's Burglar from Hell like?" Tony, I think it's like shit. But what would you describe Burglar from Hell like?
Some people had fun making a movie, and if you like shot on video. Well, I shouldn't say because you like it, but you don't hate it. You hate that movie. What's it like? It's like something you shouldn't watch sober. That's all you should say.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah. I mean, basically, it's one of those movies where this burglar he rapes an old lady, right in the beginning. I think that's what it was.
I don't know if he rapes her. I know he robs her. He's robbing her, and she kills him. And then buries him in her backyard, and it's like years later, and of course they're having something at the house, and he gets resurrected and starts going after people, and He's incredibly annoying. He has like these one-liners and shit. It's comical, but like his face gets more and more like a meatball. And but like I think what saves it is those like the other characters. Like they're very likable. I thought, and it's in Jersey. I think it was shot probably in Jersey, so you got the Jersey aspect to it and stuff. I like it. I was surprised, but it's not great.
No,
but you definitely have to be a fan of that type.
Absolutely. Mondo says, I save a lot of money by hating SOV. You certainly do, sir. You certainly do. Adam S. Apologies if you covered this already, but no BC or Mr. Slip or TC. TC has work, so he couldn't join us for episode 5. BC is busy with some family stuff. He's not available. And Mr. Slip also has work. But we miss them and wish them the best wherever they are.
I'm only here for another 15 minutes too, so
yeah,
on your own.
Enjoy Tony as much as you can while he's here. Joe Jack says I picked up Hot Snake, Wolfpack, and Slash Dance slipcover. Just the slipcover?
Can you buy just a slipcover?
No, I think he just meant like slipcover together. But
because the movie sucks.
Good luck. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy Hot Snake, and you picked 2 of the ones I said stay away from. But it's your money. Enjoy it. Mondo says I hit a VS because my Apocalypse set came damaged, and they never got back to me. Been almost a week. Oh, that's rare.
Oh, I would definitely contact them again. They're probably swamped right now.
Yeah. I can't imagine that she doesn't have 1,000 emails a day. I can't imagine she's not incredibly... Is Evie a person? Maybe she's like an AI. Maybe there is no Evie, you know?
Either way, she's better than most people I know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, everybody contacts her. Like,
yeah.
I've never got another person. It's always her. Like, she's very nice, like, very polite. Writing back to you. Who knows? There's another email from this guy. You sure you don't want this movie, Surf 2? Fine, I'll take it out of your cart. Here you go, sir. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Probably, yeah. I mean, you don't know if she's 50 people or if she's just one lady who's just really, really busy.
We are all Evie.
We are all Evie. TerraVision, Griff says TerraVision teased a big August. Brad said something like it will get people talking about them. Plus, they're shooting for 10 titles in October alone. Yikes, that's a lot. Especially if you have a subscription. Your subscription is going to go fast if all 10 titles happen in 1 month.
The first subscription is 10 titles. If you subscribe that month, you're fucking done. And then they have the other tiers where you can, like, but then you're paying almost up to Vinegar Syndrome price subscription. And I don't know if a lot of people are going to want to do that for TerraVision.
Yep. 10 Room Bizarro in the chat. I love this guy. He says, I'm going to milk Tony for all he's worth in 15 minutes. Some great movies in this list today, I feel. The best so far. I agree. I kind of agree. There's a lot of good stuff here. And worth, stuff worth taking a risk on for the most part.
I'm just excited about being milked.
Yeah, he'll do it. I've seen his reviews. He loves his milk movies.
Well, I got man boobs, and there's always my prostate. So whichever way you want to milk me, let me know. Either way,
there's always that.
Every way I gotta lay down.
And just got demonetized. Thanks, Tony. Perfect.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. But probably not. I mean, honestly, all these Vinegar Syndrome streams have been limited ads. Just automatically. YouTube just fucking whatever.
Well,
man.
If you got 2 more tips, you could start showing trailers too, right?
I could show some trailers if we got some super chats. That would definitely help ease the pain of YouTube saying, "No, don't talk about boobs. This is for kids."
Yeah. We took Trauma down. We'll take you down.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It took Trauma. It took Severin down. And these guys are legitimate companies that are advertising. You know what I mean? It's insane to me. It's scary out there.
And this bad thing is there's not really another website to go to do this kind of stuff. I mean, sure you could stream on Twitch or something, but like it's not the same. Like there's no, to me at least, there's no alternative to YouTube. Like nothing better. You know.
I find myself watching YouTube a lot. It's like my social media, basically. You know, if I want to look something up, like, oh, how do I change the light bulb on this weird shit? Oh, somebody has a tutorial for it. You know?
Yeah. Even if you're looking up manuals for something, like, oh, I can't find the manual for this thing, it's on YouTube or it's you just Google. It's crazy.
Right.
So much shit.
It's an incredible resource. It just sucks that creators aren't treated with more respect. Kind of insane to me. Joe Jack says, used to be, yeah. He says, fellas, that Slash Dance slipcover is art. It is art. You're right. It absolutely is art. Honestly, it is the greatest poster ever, except for that stupid guy. I think they probably should have done some more. But this is absolutely phenomenal stuff. And that's what makes the movie so much more disappointing because, well, I didn't even flip through these pictures, but let's go look through that.
That guy looks like Cody from Step by Step in that poster.
Jesus. What a reference. So this is the kind of ladies you get in the film here. Where's the little arrow? Okay, a little arrow just appeared on him. So most of the movie, by the way, is a group of girls in leotards, that's about as naked as they get, doing dance recital for some kind of musical. So the whole movie is, this is the director, and they're all just like rehearsing on a like black stage. There you go. That's Slash Dance. 100%. This is Slash Dance. This is about as sexy as it gets. And yeah, it's absolutely not sexy at all. I was very disappointed by this movie. This is
I haven't heard one positive thing about this movie.
And you won't. I mean, there may be one or two people say, "Oh, I liked it."
Yeah.
But you know, and there's always people who will enjoy it. But Jesus, man, you know, and again, I can't blame the filmmakers because odds are they didn't come up with that poster. You know. Hey, 10 Room Bizarro, thank you, buddy. He sends in a $1.99 super chat. He says, "Milk it, do a trailer for Project Space." Okay, will do. And Code B-Man, thank you so much. $10 just showing a little appreciation. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that very much. That means the world to me. And you guys just unlocked trailers. Let me go pull that. Tony, I know you have to go pretty soon, so you know, let me know when you have to pull out. But what?
I never pull out. I never do that.
Damn it! I walked right into that.
Yeah. That was fun though. I like that. I like that sound.
Are you buying anything from today's lineup?
The only thing I'm thinking about again is The Long Walk, but I know that I could probably find that online. Like I know it was on Shudder.
Oh, was it? Okay.
But I don't have Shudder anymore, so I'll have to find it somewhere else. But that's the only one that sounds interesting to me because, like, I either have them or I, don't want it. Like that Project Space 13, I still don't even know what the hell that is. But like, that's not jumping at me, and just Franco's no, and then the rest I have.
Right.
I just have to watch them.
Let me see 1 second here.
Still feel though like the partner labels are a lot stronger than the actual titles they come out with most of the time.
I think a lot of people feel that way. I think that's something that a lot of people feel when it comes to the selections available to a subscriber or just somebody who is coming to the site for the first time. You see the offerings, and there's a lot more enticing things when it comes to the sorry, I have to re-download this app because it's not working, and this is the best app for grabbing clips. Your options are way more varied in the partner labels, which is by default because it's different companies, different points of view, and things like that. But I think Vinegar Syndrome itself, especially for me, this year has been real rough. There hasn't been one that I'm like, yes, awesome, that is fantastic. I am incredibly impressed that they put that out. And in the past, there's been like, oh man, this is phenomenal stuff. But yeah, they need to really step it up. I think, especially if they are going to keep raising prices, which is going to eventually be the case.
Yeah, you can't really blame them 100% for that because everything's going up.
Mm-hmm.
They just got to keep up with the times, I guess. And it's just unfortunate. Like,
yeah,
everything goes up but your paycheck.
Exactly, and not that it's their fault, but yeah, everything goes up. But at the same time, they've got to bring their A game so that we want to give them money. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
You guys got to step it up so that we go, oh shit, okay, I gotta subscribe because I don't want to miss out on 10 killer in 4K. And, you got to come guns blazing with shit so that we know this is the place to fucking be.
Well, by the way, before I go, I wanted to show you the other title, the VHS cover of Night Screams.
Oh, nice.
But then the sides are nice yellow.
Oh, interesting.
So I didn't open mine yet, but I'm just
like it.
I'm still looking for my copy of Beaks. I think it's in one of my other totes. Because I want to watch that shit before it comes out.
I mean, if you want to, but you're gonna get it anyway, so I would just wait.
Yeah, no, but then if it sucks, I could just keep it sealed and sell it.
I see what you're saying. Then that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Dang it, stupid thing isn't working.
That Curfew too, like it's a decent movie, but that cover sucks. Like it's very like I look at that and be like, I don't want to watch that.
It's very crowded.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna say then while Slashdance has a cool cover and it's terrible, apparently.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, guys. Like, go watch it if you want to get it. Oh, good, it worked. Thank God. Okay, hold on. Original. Okay, cool. Project Space. And there's another trailer you guys want to watch. Let me know. I'll see if I can find Long Walk, and I'll show you that.
I actually have to get going.
All right, my brother. Thanks for hanging in, man. And you're welcome back tomorrow if you have time.
Tomorrow I should be good. I mean,
okay.
I don't think anything's going on, so I just got to make sure the kids can go over their grandparents for. Oh wait, no, they won't be here. They shouldn't be here. So yeah, I think I'll be able to come on.
Okay.
All right. So
have a good day. Say goodbye to Tony, everybody.
Last thoughts. Be smart with your money for the sale, and like we've been saying, you don't need it right away. The best thing to do, there's the alarm. The best thing to do is, I would say, watch the numbers. If it's something you really want, Just watch the numbers, and if it gets down to a point where you're like, okay, maybe I should buy it, then buy it. But if it's over 1,000, just wait. Especially with partner titles, like they don't go too quick. Some of them do on the first day; they go very fast. But
yeah,
anything like, well, now Culture Shock's gone, but like Saturn's Core, if you're into that, just wait, just wait. But yeah, just that's all I can say.
Oh yeah, wait. Unless it's $14, that's probably as low as it'll go.
Yeah, very true. All right, everybody.
All right, brother.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Beaks.
Good. I'm glad we were able to get that in. I got a trailer for Project Space, as per Mr. Tenrun Bizarro's request. Go check out his channel, by the way, guys. Really fun stuff. And then I'll do my unboxing. I've got my Vinegar Syndrome my box. I haven't done that in a while, and might as well. Project Space. Here we go. That's what we got.
This show, you see, opened literally the day before the city shut down. It's by an artist who truly dwells at the intersection of art and technology.
I want to die here. It's cool.
I am leading you with the best in the biz to protect you and your work.
How are you coming out of that cage? I said under no circumstances will I leave here before 120 days.
What was that?
What just happened? Guys, what just happened?
I'm gonna lower this because of the music. Sometimes the music gets...
Step back.
Maybe I'll put my music up? I don't know if that'll work.
What the fuck is that? All men here.
Oh my lord.
Act like it. How the fuck did they give you a gun?
I got a little creative in the application process.
You guys are fucking trying to kill me.
No, we're trying to protect you.
Bullshit, this is so fucked.
Driver, we gotta take a different route. Immediately!
I think it's safe to say $14 saved on my end. That's not gonna, yeah, no, it's not for me. But if it floated your boat, there you go. You got a good look at that. Good B-Man sent in the 10. So I'm going to show you guys Long Walk because I really like this movie. And maybe it'll sway you. Maybe it won't. Either way, trailer's unlocked. So let's do that. Chills, man. I already got chills.
เราอาจจะให้พวกเราสองคนมาพอกันมันเป็นอันนี้เดี๋ยวนี้มียิงหายสาบสูญไปบุกจักว่าเราไปทางใดพวกเจ้ามาหาใครเดี๋ยวนี้นี่พวกเราฮู้แล้วว่าเราตาย
เราเห็นลูกย่างไปกับผู้หญิงคนหนึ่งแต่พอเวลากับเจ้าเข้ามาใกล้แล้วผู้หญิงคนนั้นก็หายตัวไปแม่ต้องการซอกหาลูกของแม่
ข่อยอยู่หันตอนเราตาย
ข่อยก็อยู่หันตอนเราตายเมื่อ50 ปีก่อน
so good
เจ้า
so
ตาย
good
มา50 ปีแล้วแต่ตอนข่อยพ่อเจ้ายังมีชีวิตอยู่นะเจ้าตายได้ยังอยู่นี่
บางคนเจ็บปวดหลายคนก็สวยเข้าไปแบบบ่ทรมานเวลาเฮาถามว่า
man, like literally chills
เจ้าก็สอนเขาแบบนี้อันนี้เป็นวิธีสวยของเขาเจ้าเข้าใจหรือ
โอ้
Oh, man, so good. So damn good. Yeah, I love that one. I think you guys will really enjoy that. If you are willing to give it a go. I'll remove that. Thank you for that. Who said? Yeah, Robert says Long Walk is currently on Tubi. Great. Yeah, give it a. I wouldn't watch the whole thing because then you kind of get spoiled. But give it a good 10-15 minutes, and if it rings your bell, then absolutely go track it down. Because I think it's more than worth $14. That's a good damn deal. Let me open up that page again. Planet Mondo finally watched Blood Delirium after I warned him not to get it. He says it was hilariously bad. They tried to be artsy and failed miserably. Real cringe-worthy stuff. Yeah, told you, man. Rough one. A rough one. Video Man, what's up, dude? Hope your film is going great. Just finished the second cut of my feature. 8 more months in post, and it's ready for cinema. Well, congrats. Happy to hear that, man. I'm working on, right now we're working on our third pass. We just got notes from our producer, but I'm about to go on vacation, so things are going to slow down on my end anyway. But things are going well, and we are we're hitting cinemas in counting July, August, in 3 months. So our post is real small, but we're doing our best. We're doing our best to get it done. Get it done. Bumpy says partner labels seem to be more honest about what kind of movies they're offering, less deceptive. Yeah, I think I for the most part, and they're not as descriptive sometimes, but I can see where you're coming from on that. What's up, Bob? Good to have you here, buddy. Happy to hear from you. Justin says, happy for you, Master Chaos, getting to do what you love, making movies. It's an amazing thing. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do that. Absolutely. I'm thrilled that I can sort of make a living making a dream come true. It's very rare nowadays. Let's do the unboxing. Why don't we do that? I'm gonna close this down. I don't think anything's gonna sell out at the moment for the sale specifically. I got this. I reviewed this last time on the show, episode day 4. So if you've seen that, then you've seen the review for that. I won't go into details. I grabbed this because I didn't have this before. The Battle for the Lost Planet and Mutant War double feature. The slip is sold out. Moderately interested in it. I'm about 40 minutes into this thing, and it's super boring. But it has kind of a low-budget sci-fi kitsch appeal to it. Well, I'm not hating it. Air Doll, I didn't love it. I liked it. I watched it on Tubi or... No, Criterion Channel. This was on the Criterion Channel. It's a Koreeda film, and I really just bought it because of Koreeda. He's an incredible filmmaker. Weird-ass movie. Weird-ass movie about a sex doll that comes to life. And you know what happens. I got sell out because the slip was interesting and it got really good reviews. And I kind of dig the concept. It's sort of they said it was an Office Space type movie, like musical kind of a thing. And I'm just kind of a sucker for Asian cinema in general. This is Malaysian. I like Malaysian movies. I didn't realize that. I don't know why. There's something about it that really worked for me. Boarding House. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks fucking garbage ass, but it is a landmark SOV, and I was sort of in an SOV state of mind when I grabbed it. We watched the 3-hour cut, which is actually, I think, still available on the old Master Chaos channel. If you want to go back and watch that. The 3-hour director's cut, which was torturous. This is the hell? It doesn't have time on this. This is the shorter version. 80 minutes. Oh, here we go. 88 minutes. Shorter version. It's kind of a landmark SOV. I'm like, all right. Okay, I'll get it. Why not? Then Killing Spree, another landmark, not SOV. This is 16, but landmark, low budget indie movie. I didn't love it, but I liked it enough to pick it up, mainly because of its cult status alone, I guess. Next, Boggy Creek 2. Love this movie. It's a Mastercast 2 thumbs up recommendation. Thanks to Mr. Dance Theater who put it on my radar. Wonderful, wonderful movie. Not amazing, but then again, it goes without saying. I like this movie. It's not going to be for everybody, but I think you guys will enjoy it overall. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it is what it is. Hey, look, I buy things without slips. Death by Temptation. Luckily, all the rewards points are opening up the option of getting reprints. So if that comes up, I think this one came up at one point. I'm like, oh, all right, I've been wanting to watch it. That was $15. So Death by Temptation. Killing Kind, a movie I really liked. I didn't own it. And Blood Harvest. Not a great movie, but it has a vibe that I like, and decided to go with it. And I got the slip thanks to the reward, whatever they call it, membership thing. And then this is a movie that has a very layered history with me. I remember owning the Anchor Bay release of this movie, and loving it. It was for a long time my favorite Jalo title, as a matter of fact, and rewatched it recently on an episode of All the Colors of the Dork, one of my live panel review shows, and it was suggested by Nathaniel Thompson, one of my co-hosts, and I go, oh great, it's been a while, I want to watch it, I want to watch it again. I didn't have I couldn't find my disc or something. I don't remember. Well, I ended up watching it on Tubi because we were all watching it on Tubi. So I go, I'll watch the Tubi version because that's what we're all sort of watching it off. At least that's my impression. The movie was boring as ass. No kills. Very disappointing. Very slow. Very sluggish. I was very disappointed by it, and I gave it a bad rating. Then this popped up. Look at this packaging. Look at this amazing packaging. Like, this is bonkers. It opens up like this. You get a thick ass book, and the case itself is, I mean, it's hard to tell, but this is not a regular Amray case. This looks like it's double thick or something. It is a 4K, and there's some naked lady bits that you'll just have to use your imagination on. I think that honestly, this was a case of packaging won me over, which is rare for me. Packaging won me over, and I liked this movie. Why did this movie work for me? When I rewatched it, this has 2 cuts on it. It's got the shorter cut, which I'm pretty sure is the one that I watched initially, and then the longer cut. I would recommend the shorter cut. The longer cut is a drag, but overall, this is thicker than a VSU, which blows my mind. And no, I didn't buy Showgirls because I got the Umbrella release before the Blu-ray Umbrella release recently, and I felt like I was done with Showgirls at that point. I'm like, I don't need to own all that. Again, I don't need it on 4K. A good movie. I like the movie quite a bit, but doesn't really necessarily need an upgrade. For lack of a better word. So anyway, there you go. That's finally got my Pony Express delivered halfway to Black Friday haul, and I'm happy that maybe that arrived safe and sound and no dings or whatever. Oh, Ronald's got some information. Scream has the new 4Ks up. Night of the Comet 4K is $15.99 with poster. Wow, really? That's what? That's ridiculous. Is that on the Scream site? That's interesting. Let's go look at that. And then, of course, the Camp Arrow sale, which we can also look at, which I didn't realize they were doing. Oh, it's through the website. I see what I see. I see. All right. Well, there's a lot of sales going on, for better or worse, my friends. I just got my Creep Show. I got my order in for Nightbreed. There's certain things I'll grab for sure. Mainly because I realized I didn't have Nightbreed, which is kind of shocking. Let's see. And there's a lot of exclusive limited editions that they put out recently. Which, I mean, Future Kick. That's a total VSA. Fucking Future Kick. No, it's not good. In case you're wondering. But there you go. You can get it. God, these are way too expensive. They should have put Strip to Kill 2, because I know this is, I'm pretty sure it's Strip to Kill 2. Anyway, we're a little off topic here. But, let's see. I don't necessarily see, I don't really go on this site as often as. Okay, here we go. Collector's Edition. Let's take a look at this. Holy shit. Yeah. That's a good deal. $15.99. Wow. I mean, it's only $20 normally. For a 4K, though, that's not too shabby. Same price as, same price as the Blu-ray. You might as well get the 4K one, even if you're not 4K ready. You're future-proof. That's not bad. Those are good prices for that. Are they having a 4K sale? Oh wait, it said 18 for some reason. Oh, that's what. Okay, it tricked me. Oh, maybe not. That's not bad at all, actually. Well, if you wanted that, that's a bingo. That's a bingo in my estimation. Nub says, to sum up, Brooklyn from Hell, cool slip, shit movie. Yes. Nathan says, I need to watch that Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. Only if you've already bought it. But go back and watch my review on yesterday's episode. Only if you've already bought it. If you liked New York Ninja, you may actually still hate this one. I'll say it. I'll put it that way. It makes New York Ninja look like Die Hard. We'll do that. How about that? Sydney says, watched Boggy Creek 2. The transfer and audio are pretty rough. Really? Oh, that sucks to hear. I haven't looked at the disc. It's unfortunate, when you get something in a nice boutique package, and then it turns out to be less than stellar in any kind of technical way. Obviously, they're dealing with whatever elements are available, but man, you kind of want it to be as perfect as possible, right? I don't like Bill Rebane. I don't at all. But there's something about Blood Harvest. There's magic. There's magic in. Yeah, that's it exactly. Tiny Tim. I think it's Tiny Tim. There's something about that movie. I don't know. I felt like I would revisit that. Griff says almost decadent packaging with Blade in the Dark. Yeah, I mean they went out. No, they went all out for that release. It's crazy that it's like the thickest release they've ever had for just a single movie. Griff says it's a mistake in pricing. I bet they'll cancel orders. Oh shit. Do what you can for a pre-order. That's kind of nuts. Do it. Get an order in, and the worst they can do is cancel it, and the best they can do is honor it. So, thanks for putting that on our radar. Camp Arrow video sale is going on. You know what I really want? Only because my son and I just saw the stunt show. Oh, it's probably too new for sale. Oh man. You just saw the stunt show at Universal, and I told him, oh, we gotta watch the movie, but I don't own it. I don't need all the fucking bells and whistles. I just kind of want the movie. There's no standard for it, right? I don't need the posters and shit. Let's see what we got. Just the Blu-ray for $17. Yeah, I mean, I could just grab the Blu-ray, but I think a 4K would look nicer for this kind of movie. I can wait. I'm not in a particular hurry. Luckily, there's not much I want from Arrow, and this I already pre-ordered. Blood Money, because they're not sending out review copies like they used to. But this is worth the money. I can't wait to get my hands on this. I love spaghetti westerns. I want this very badly. So I grabbed this. Not that it would sell out. I could have waited, but I want to support them when they do things I really, really love. So I wanted to grab that so that they knew, oh, it's selling well. People are into the Western stuff. Let's do more. Let's do more of those. Heart of Dragon is one I don't have, but I hear it's not great. Because I think Sammo Hung plays like a mentally handicapped person, and it's kind of really kind of in bad taste and stupid. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence on that. Deep Red 4K. I don't have it, guys. Do I need it? Is it worth the upgrade? Did they really knock it out of the park? Let me know. Sunset Shimmer, what's up? Haven't been here in a bit. Been busy with work. It's okay. No problem. Happy to have you here. Hope you are well. Ash says, terrible lineup, saving money again. Yes. Ash, I threw out some recommendations if you're looking for recommendations. I don't know what you have in your collection, but I would highly recommend The Long Walk. I think it's a phenomenal film. A film that, like, Criterion level good. Phenomenal movie. Like, it could have been Best Picture worthy, in my opinion. Which is unfortunate that so many good movies kind of get buried. But it could have been Best Picture worthy. You know, like Best Foreign Picture kind of worthy, in my opinion. I think it's just incredible. And it just gets creepier and darker and more intricate. It's just a phenomenal movie. If you don't have Hot Snake, Guns and Guts double feature, highly recommend it if you're into Westerns. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Curfew, you know, it's divisive, but I liked it. Wolfpack, stay away, super boring. And Slashdance is not as good as its cover. And nowhere near as good. And the rest of it, you know, it's like a take it or leave it kind of situation. I'm tempted to get the Deep Red. I mean, it's just one of those movies, you know. It's just one of those movies that you kind of have to have upgraded. But I have, you know, I have it like 800,000 times. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Sean says Deep Red 4K looks damn good. Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'll have to keep that on my list for a future adventure. Something we didn't do in the these weeks is look through the rest of the partner titles for July. So obviously other things that were taking our time. Some of these are sold out already, so I'll skip those. But let me start from the ones that I know have sort of sold out, and Slipwise, and we'll just talk about them real briefly. The Slip for this sold out real fast. I grabbed it. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I said, I'm in an SOV, you know, state of mind. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, what is this about? And why did it go so fast? A scarcely seen and distributed regional SOV slasher saga, the Tortured Soul trilogy is the masterwork of legendary Minneapolis, Minnesota filmmaking madman Michael W. Johnson, whose features were notorious for pushing the boundaries of extreme violence and graphic sexual content far beyond that of his 90s SOV contemporaries, featuring performances by horror legend Kira Shawn. She was the little girl in Night of the Living Dead. Scream Queen Stephanie Beaton. That's kind of the reason I bought it. And AVN-nominated porn starlet A.V. Scott. Not familiar with her. Saturn's Core is proud to present the first ever director's approved release of the Tortured Soul trilogy, freshly packed with an abundance of new and archival special features. It's our most exhaustive and comprehensive set to date, with over 9 hours of content spread across 2 fully loaded Blu-ray discs. You get 3 movies, obviously, trilogy. Duh. Thank you, Mondo. He says, these streams are the best parts of the sales, 100%. Thank you, Mondo. I appreciate that, man. You rock, dude. Okay, Tortured Souls. A psychotic, cannibalistic serial killer named Stevie and his equally demented, dim-witted brother Ike are terrorizing Minnesota's Twin Cities, savagely eviscerating nude young women in their homes and devouring their remains. Sounds fun. When an innocent cyclist is kidnapped and murdered, her vengeful boyfriend, Mike Hamilton, becomes determined to track down the killers and exact a bloody vengeance of his own. An innocent cyclist. Why would you, like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a cyclist. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, I love it. It's a cyclist. What? It's the wording on these things always throws me. In Tortured 2, Ike and Mike, the stocking-clad killers, return and continue their murderous rampage, goaded even further into insanity by the spectral voice of, spoiler alert, Stevie dies. Oh, I see. Okay. What? Ike and Mike, the stocking-clad... Okay, now I'm confused. How many fucking killers are in this movie? You know what? Whatever. 3 movies, shot on video, killers eating people. The movie. I don't expect it to be amazing, and I expect to regret my purchase, but it's okay. We're all fallible to a point. Disc 1 has the first 2 movies. Disc 2 has the third film. It also includes a 28-page booklet, which I will not read, but it is available for those who choose to do so. Fingers crossed. Tightly fucking crossed on that one. So that's sold out. The other thing that's sold out is Outwaters, which is another rough ass movie. And I highly hope if you picked it up that you enjoy it, because I've heard only awful things. Let chaos take you to a place beyond the hills. Not me, but just chaos in general. Where thunder echoes off the canyons and choirs of coyotes pierce the midnight sky. Deep in the Mojave Desert, under a scorching blood-red sun, 4 travelers have set up camp. They came to make art. They came to commune with nature. They came to laugh and sing and love. They came to vanish. Oh, fuck you. Oh, my God. One final night, the group is thrust into a feverish tornado of flayed flesh and mind-boggling monstrosities, the likes of which mere humans simply cannot fathom. In a stretch of land once covered by shallow Paleozoic seas, what horrors might surface? An owl's cry? A rattlesnake's hiss? A wail in the darkness? This is no mirage. This is really happening. Fuck you, movie. What? Stop eating your own ass. What garbage. Oh my God. That goes down as the most fucking pretentious description for a movie of all time. Oh my God. People read that and said, yeah, I gotta grab it. Gotta grab this. That's mine. Taking this one home. Oh my God. It's 110 minutes. Whoo, baby. I wish you the best with this one. Wow. Wow, wow, wee wow. Bearbud says, I bought this one because I heard it was terrible. Yeah, it's, yikes. That'll hurt. Here's another one that's pretty rough. You know what? I'll show you the trailer for this. The trailer, since we've unlocked trailers, I think I gotta show you the trailer for this thing. You will not believe your ass. Video, let's go, video girl. Man, this is a I mean, I guess, thank God that AGFA exists, because these kind of movies would never get a release anywhere else beyond AGFA. Well, maybe Terrorvision. Terrorvision might put it out. Culture Shock might put it out too. Okay, so I take it back. Anybody would put this out. But boy, this one blew my mind. Let me know what you think. The feature film debut from writer director Lindsay Denneberg and co-writer Chris Shields' video diary of a lost girl is a hyper-colored dreamland that combines a love for genre film history with a gorgeous handmade aesthetic. Louise works in a video store, but she's also a demon. A descendant of biblical demonic mother Lilith, Louise fulfills her predestined obligation to have sex with a man and then kill him every full moon. When she meets Charlie, a reincarnated partner from her past, Louise struggles to not do what she does best. Meticulously crafted with the use of repurposed art materials and green screen, Video Diary is a Valentine to the VHS aesthetic and an exploration of personal themes via the guise of body horror. The movie was influenced by everything from Liquid Sky to Rockula, from Heathers to Dead Ringers, resulting in an absurdist experimental horror comedy that was years ahead of its time. This was from 2012. I thought it was more recent than that, but 2012. Slipcover is sold out. Who knows? Bearbud says, was not into this month's AGFA. Not for me. Not for me either. And normally I'm all about AGFA, but this is come on, where is it? This is why I wasn't into it. Let's watch this trailer, and maybe you'll agree, maybe you'll disagree. By the way,
Shadows connected to the light. 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 Shadows connected to the light.
yikes.
If you fuck me, you will die.
What?
Yeah. Not sold. Not sold on that one. That looked real rough. I think I would just hate my eyes. Hey, but if you bought it, and I hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you get some benefit out of that one. I would put this on your radar, but I would wait. This has been out already. This is just for the slipcover edition. It's been out for a while as just this. This is how I have it. But they just re-released it with a slipcover. Lots of fun. Absolutely a ton of fun. We reviewed the shit out of these movies on an episode of Voyage Bomb on the Barrel. I think it's one of our highest rated movies. Both of these are quite a bit of fun. Do highly recommend those, guys. Go check those out. Also, I would put what else sold out? I think Pied Piper sold out, right? No, still in stock. Oh wow, almost on its way out the door though. Let me put Pied Piper on your radar. I'm only gonna do 4. Nathan says you have to be on meth to watch that. Yuck. Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. It's disgustingly awful. Anyway, Pied Piper, I backed the Kickstarter on this because I was really impressed with it. It's a stop motion animation movie from Czechoslovakia. Phenomenal looking project, and I think you need it. Here we go. Director Jiri Barta's stop-motion animated masterpiece, based on the Pied Piper of Hamelin, is set in a dark and twisted medieval village of narrow streets and weird Gothic arches. Half Cabin of Dr. Caligari and half John Van Eyck. The money-obsessed citizens, carved out of wood blocks and speaking in an onomatopoeic babble, are like George Gross's caricatures, literally spouting coins from their mouths instead of words. The rats are far more organic and sympathetic, made of real fur and whiskers, constantly tunneling and burrowing under the towering arches in cobblestone streets. In one of the film's many surreal moments, a rat emerges from a gargoyle's gaping maw. Fans of fellow Czech animation legend Jan Svankmajer, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and the brothers Quay will adore Barta's eerie, expressionistic gem, recently restored for its first ever U.S. Blu-ray release through Karthke Film Praha, Death Crocodile, and Comeback Company. Barta's mastery of all aspects of filmmaking are evident: staging, production design, lighting, animation, editing, sound, and music combined into dark worlds of repression and revolt with ironic conclusions. That's from Phil Tippett himself. Mad God is pretty cool. I like what I saw of this movie. It really blew me away, and enough to pay. I think it was like $30 for the Kickstarter, which is not too bad. But that movie goes directly to Death Crocodile through the Kickstarter. They're going to do a new Kickstarter coming up on the 10th. So keep an eye out on that. Follow them on Instagram and all the Twitter and things like that. And I support them directly because, as we know, sometimes with your OCN, you don't make as much money and they may be out the door. But 148 left in stock for this one. I haven't seen it, but all I can say is I paid for it, and it gets a recommend from me. Since we did the bottom ones, let's lastly touch on Uranian Dreams, see where they're at right now. Hey, what's up? Stephen C says, thank you, Chef, for the heads up on TerrorVision and the Cube remake. I love the Cube movies. I hope you like it. It's a Japanese remake from what I hear, and people seem to be enjoying it. Scarred God says, we'll definitely watch The Long Walk tonight based on your glowing recommendation. I hope you enjoy it. And even if you don't need to own it, I hope you enjoy it enough to give it a thumbs up and recommend it to somebody else. It's always hard to find a good movie to recommend nowadays. Sadly didn't do the Kickstarter, but I got the partner label release. Nice. I actually like the Kickstarter slip better. There's two different slips. I like the Kickstarter one better, honestly. Not by a great amount, but it looks classier to me. Uranian Dreams. If you know the name Eloy de la Iglesias, it's because of Severin. They put out a whole bunch of his movies that were on sale, actually. This is a not my cup of tea, but I'm sure there's an audience for it. Older male lust for tender young flesh lovingly pervades these two early films by the Spanish director Eloy de la Iglesias, who specializes in many genre films, including the legendary Kinky films, but is least credited with directing the first two openly homosexual films in Spain. A highly controversial film upon its release in Spain as the first feature narrative with homosexuality openly discussed. Hidden Pleasures follows Eduardo, a wealthy banker who has a pastime for hiring young street hustlers to keep his bed warm, yet ignores requests from a friend to join the social gay movement. One day, while cruising around town, he spots Miguel, an extremely handsome teen who has a penchant for women and motorcycles. Eduardo offers Miguel a job and eventually gets closer and closer with him. Eduardo's building lust and the jealousy of others in their lives creates havoc for all. Then fighting for liberty, love, and your secret teenage lover are the themes of Confessions of a Congressman, and our protagonist, Roberto Orbea, is a leader and follower of the ideals of his radical leftist opposition party. But he's hiding a secret from the party and his wife, Carmen. He can't resist the cheap, beautiful street teenagers the bad boy Ness throws his way for various pleasures. Eventually, the fascists find out about his proclivities and hire the blonde and angelic-looking Juanito to infiltrate Roberto's life. But after a while, Juanito starts to find his place with Roberto, with politics, and even with Carmen. With the elections fast approaching, all three members of this strange throuple will have to decide how much they're willing to lose to avoid revealing the truth. Oh, not for me. Oh, God, no. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. No, some of these pictures, nothing wrong, with homosexuality, but underage, that's pedophilia shit. That nope, no, thank you. But it's selling. Jesus, oh my God. No, we might as well touch on Rimini. Then we'll get this bottom row here. Ragnar says these sale titles. Ragnar, I recommended a few that I liked, but I think this is probably the best of the bunch anyway. The movies that I'm like, that I was like, that these are some of the best things they put out actually of the whole sale. Big Crack Rock says, I don't know about this one. Part says that movie seems slightly gay. Slightly. Justin says, yeah, no thank you. Jesus, man. I don't even know how they can sell that. I mean, I am assuming the actors were of age, but just the concept alone. Jesus, dude. No. What? This is surprisingly selling. Well, is it? No, I guess not selling very well. Only at 1,000 Rimini. What is Rimini? Let's find out. Richie Bravo, once upon a time a successful Austrian pop star, chases after his faded fame in wintry Rimini, Italy. He funds his dissolute lifestyle and the addiction to gambling with concerts for busloads of German-speaking tourists and sexual favors for his female fans. His world starts to collapse when his adult daughter suddenly breaks into his life and demands money from him that she feels she owes her, or she feels he owes her. Meanwhile, his elderly father, who suffers from dementia, goes round and round in circles in an Austrian nursing home as his condition steadily declines. Wow. Sign me up. Sounds like a winner. Gosh, no thanks. Nope. I'll see you at a subscriber sale, Rimini. If anything, yeah, I'll see you at a subscriber sale. Yeah, not for me on that one. All right, so we touched on these kind of bottom ones here, and then we'll do this second row tomorrow. Yeah, we still got two more days to go. I do want to look at this real quick. The zombie comics have sold out. This product is out of stock. Don't feel too bad because I know it's here somewhere. Individual issues will be available for purchase starting August 1st. But if you wanted the bells and whistles, this is the bells and whistles. I'll see how it goes. I'll see how I like this. If I pick up any others, but they put out all the Fulci shit, man. They have a Beyond one. I think there's a Gates of Hell. There's something else I can't remember, but it might be enough for me to go. Hell yeah, I'm gonna keep collecting the special editions, which I wanted to anyway. But you know how it is. None of this is sold out, by the way. This will last for a long time. As a matter of fact, I imagine Gorgo will be a very slow seller. But it's the best thing they put out this month, in my opinion. Psycho Girls, that's gonna be subscriber week fodder. Terror 10 Killers probably gonna sell like fucking diarrhea cakes. That'll hang out. Again, nothing really sells out unless it's a VSA and strictly limited. Like this is a 3,000 units. I think they knew this wouldn't sell 6,000. Smart move on their part. And then this sold out too. Blood Harvest VHS with Joe Bob. That's funny. Also, if you're interested, Undefeatable is going fast. The special packaging edition is at $7.24. This is something that potentially may not last till Black Friday. So if you really want it, I'd say grab it now. You really wouldn't be saving much money anyway. At the end of the day, you'd get it for $8 cheaper. So if you really want it, jump on it because it will not hang around. How's this doing? I'm kind of curious on this. Oof. $7.94 left in stock. Has anybody seen these yet? The Apocalypse Tetralogy set? Please let me know. I need reviews for these things. I'm kind of all in on VSL. This is the only one I'm like, I don't know about this. But it feels like something Death Crocodile would put out too. So I'm on the fence. It did sell pretty dang well. Jesus, it sold over 4,000 units already. if I'm gonna get it, I might as well get it with all the goodies. And at the end of the day, I'm only saving $8. So I'll see how I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I may just grab this now while the subscriber week is happening, so it comes with my package, just so I can lock it in. Fingers crossed it's good, but I haven't heard anybody talk about it, so I don't know. Planet Mondo, good point. How does Undefeatable sell out before Freeway? I have no idea. No idea. It's insane to me. Pat says, this is the worst month for new releases they've had in a while. Pat, I don't disagree. Gorgo's the only one that really jumps out at me, but everything else is pretty mid. And this is supposed to be the month that was supposed to get you. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I gotta subscribe. So you would think they'd slam you with some hard hitters. I'm hearing from a lot of people this Delirium is more of a sex film than a giallo movie. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you're going and expecting something and get something else. The trailer for Psycho Girls was mind-numbing. It looks really bad. Terror 10 Killer is complete garbage. There's 3 kills in the movie, no nudity, and it's just girls hanging out at a summer camp, like a little cabin in the woods hanging out. There's nothing. And again, my theory, as I've said before, holds water. You put a butt on the back, stay away, Jack. Not worth your time. Anyway, lastly, let's go through this one more time. You got 22 hours to put in your order for these new sale titles with slips, $14. My final recommendations for those of you joining. Pardon me, let me take a drink here. I'm getting a sore throat, which sucks because I'm traveling soon. Final recommendations for those of you joining just now, if you haven't been with us since the beginning. I really like Curfew. I think it's actually a pretty decent film. Long Walk is one of my favorite partner title releases of all time. To me, I think it's Back to the Future meets Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. It's fantastic. Highly recommended. Definitely worth $14. And Hot Snake and Guns and Guts double feature. Really great movies. If you love spaghetti westerns, these are kind of like Mexi westerns, burrito westerns, I think they're called. At least that's what I've heard them called. I don't know if we made that up or not, but that's what I've heard. But these are good movies. $14 for two really solid and gritty westerns. I think you'll really enjoy that. Culture Shock is going out of print. Is leaving the partner label catalog here from OCN. So now's your time to stock up if you'd like to be complete. Raw Nerve is decent. Yes. The lovely Tracy Lords is in it. She's not naked, though. Keep that in mind. If that's what you're buying it, that doesn't happen. Slash Dance, terrible. Hollywood's New Blood is better, but not great. Both movies should be covered in nudity. None of them have any. I just want to mention that because I know that sells things. Don't let the cover fool you. It's not that good. December, I don't have it. I probably will be picking it up for $14. I think that's not terrible to give it a try. Worst comes to worst, I can sell it down the line. So I myself will be picking up Raw Nerve and December, and that's it for me. But the ones that you must, absolutely stay away from. Wolfpack is a TV movie, completely underwhelming. Nothing happens in it. I didn't love it. I would say I don't even think it's worth $14. The Jess Franco movies, garbage. It's a double feature, but they're both shit. So get 2 shits for the price of 1. Awful. Burglar from Hell, terrible. Tony loved it. I thought it was terrible. It's not worth $14 at all. And that's kind of where I'm at with that. Minor Premise, I'm kind of curious at. I'll look at some reviews on that, but it may not be something I want to own. It might just be something I want to check out, and if I liked it, but I don't know if it needs my shelf. Okay, gang. Let's call it a day. Planet Mondo says there's no way it's accurate. They're gonna magically find 3,000 copies. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Joe Jack says Villages of the Damned is moving fast too. Let's take a look at that real quick. That was on my radar, and then I heard reviews that it was pretty shit. So I think I'm just gonna stay away. Only 758 left in that one as well. That is moving pretty fast. If you have any interest in that, I would jump on it. I would absolutely jump on that. Sunset says, I own the Blue Underground release of Delirium. It's definitely a sex film. Both cuts are. Ah, interesting. Because they were selling it as the most lurid giallo ever made. Like it was a, like they're selling it like a slasher movie. And I want people to be prepared for that. Is it good though? Sunset, is it a good movie? Despite it not being a horror movie for the most part. I'm curious. Leonel says there's two cuts of Delirium. One is definitely sexier than the other, but I'm a fan of the short version. Actually been waiting for the blue for a long time. Leonel says 2003 is the year of Mexican horror. Nothing against El Santo, but there's so much more out there than wrestling horror movies. Absolutely. What a great time to be alive for good Spanish horror. Love the Mexico Macabre box from oh my god, Indicator. Loved it, so good. And I had all those movies on DVD, by the way, so I'm a big fan of Mexican black and white horror movies. Love those movies. Really happy to see them, and like restored impeccably. My god, The Witch's Mirror is amazing. I've got a super high-end OLED TV with the blacks and everything. Holy shit, there were times where I couldn't tell where the 4:3 stopped and the movie, and the movie continued. Beautiful blacks throughout. Incredible work. Absolutely love that. I love the Danza Macabre is Italian, but yeah, I want some more Mexican Macabre box sets. I want more, please. Those are phenomenal. There's so many more movies out there. I agree. There's more than Santo. We can do better. Santo's great, but we can do better. Sunset says, I liked it. I liked one cut better than the other, but it was entertaining. I don't know if it's blue upgrade worthy, but it is entertaining. I thought it was a 4K upgrade. No, I guess not. Yeah, just blue. Yeah. Good to know. Ragnar says, Delirium was put out by Anchor Bay, not Blue Underground. Ah, okay. Well, whoever put it out, I guess people were aware of it. New to me. There's like 8 Deliriums. It's not the one with the eyeball and the girl with the big boobs. That's a good one. I like that one. This was new to me. I'm not familiar with it. Anyway, gangbang, let's call it a day. This has been day 5. I don't know how you guys... well, I know how you guys feel about it. You've mentioned it in the chat before. But I feel... I don't know how much enthusiasm is being drummed up by these sales. I don't know if it's inspiring anybody to subscribe necessarily. But it gets us to spend time together. So at the end of the day, that's worth it. My friends, thank you so much. I appreciate you spending time with me and your donations and things like that. That really helps quite a bit. Makes this all worthwhile. I'm honored to have you here. I am honored that you would give me your time and your presence and your knowledge, sharing with me the stuff you love and why you love it. That means the world to me. Look, as a film community, we have to band together. We're never going to agree 100% on anything. That's fine. The one thing we can agree on is that movies are the perfect art form. At least I think so. I think we can agree on that. Maybe not, but to me, movies are the perfect art form. They're a mirror image of our world in a way that nothing else can be. You can't get this in books or just music or just painting. A movie is a slice of life through somebody's perspective. It always will be, because that's what a director does. That's what a writer does. They filter their experience of life through that lens, and we may or may not agree with that filter. That's why cinema is very much a subjective medium, but it is the greatest medium because it brings us together. Whether we disagree or agree, we all understand that there's magic in the world, and that's a beautiful thing. My friends, thank you so much. See you next time. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, day 6. We got 2 more days. Blu-ray slips, and is it VSAs again? It is same thing as today. Blu-rays and VSA slips, $14. Fingers crossed. It's not a wet fart of a day. For the rest of today, though, have a wonderful time. Thank you for spending a little bit of it with me.
Yeah, y'all ready for this?